Yeah, so that website is not. So that website is not possible in this problem. Basically, it should happen to log in to the login to the admin website. So it is not corresponding properly. It's okay. Fine, fine. So you got the idea, man, how to do the brute force? Okay, can you open new tab and access the global matrimony database? Well-choice matrimony database. Well-choice. The search in the well-choice matrimony. Yes. Enter. So open that website and click on search. Click search. Click on search. Just click on search button. You will get a few profiles. Select any one profile photo and right click, open image and so last like in Idol class I told you that you can change the like a number manually and I'll show you how to automate. And then open this one. Just click on search and choose the profile. Right click on the image and open in the new tab. Right click on the image and open in the new tab. Open image in a new tab, not each profile. When you right click, you'll get the open image in new tab. Now check in your so check in your like history tab. So your filter is hiding images. Click on filter, show off. Click on filter settings, show off. Apply and close. You can see the recent image, that main photo. Now send to the includer. Send to includer. So we are going to be like so select like a number. There is a last like a numbering question. You have like a numbering question. Whatever number you have, last two digits. Select only last two digits. Select only last two digits. So select the last two digits and we'll try from the like 10 to 99. Select the last two digits. Add for the question. Now in a payload type, what is the payload type we have? Simple list. Are you able to type like the numbers? You don't need to type the numbers. So type the change the payload type to the numbers. So your workflow is giving you freedom to you to choose any kind of payload type. So we have a numbers. Now give the from number 10, last number 99. Step is a 1. It means 10 to 99. 90 attempts we are going to be doing now to verify is there any photo or not. So just start that. So just like a check the status code 200. If there is a 200 status code valid photos, 404 not found. So you can do the ideal vulnerability testing like this just by changing the fragment, just by changing the so that particular sequence number. You can view someone else's profile as someone else's photos, someone else's resources. I don't test on tests. I don't have this on my college access they providing photos. So we have a database. Those days we have that. Like they invite us like a conversation. So I just like found a explanation of vulnerability. I just done the entire database to see who are research for the conversation. My friends are coming up. I sent that copy to the admin also. So I got access. And we visited the campus every college. And then I connected to my college website. Got access to the CC camera. So director studies smoking. This camera. The focus into that. अच्छा वाला बोल सीधे उठ गया had a lot of fun. They are very close to me. So administrators, I guess, because I'm a technical support guy too. Fine. So watching that, so I don't vulnerability testing you can do in this way. Just to close that, we do the LFA testing. So go back to the demo dot testify dot. ఒకసారి లాగిన్ అయి చూడండి అడ్మిన్ లాగిన్ అవుతున్నా లేదా అడ్మిన్ fine it's okay అది వర్క్ అవ్వట్లేదు like this one but I click on that personal button and demo dot testify that personal click on personal. So when you click on that personal I able to see that something equal to something that like a so response like a value place has a file name on it. When we have a file name, we try to include the some other file and verify that they have a like a local file includes and directory traversal bug right? Now we are going to do that. Just like send that request to the includer, we attack. Check your proxy, send that the personal page. On the image, personal page. So page, observe that content equal to personal.html. Send that request to the includer. So you have to select the file name as input field. Add that position, okay? Now from the add from list we can select the LFF. That is a local file inclusion payloads. Scroll down. Payload type is a simple list only. Payload type is a simple list. We have add from the list option in the bottom. So there is a like a path traversal. So path traversal option we have in that list. Scroll down, you can see the path traversal. single file or not. Pain or mention. Fudging path traversal. Single file only. Select the fudging path traversal, not single. Yes, yes. So 2200 the payloads we have there. Now attack. Okay, how can you filter? If your file is really included, file content is going to be differentiate the response content size, am I right? So you can filter based upon the response received on length basis. Okay. Now click on length whenever you have like high level. So because the content is going to be improved. Again click on. Okay. So now see this web.xml content is very high. Repeatedly it is included. Now click on that. See the response. That file is included on that. Got it? So we have a bug. So some configuration files including mechanism we can do the test. You can find that there is a chance to include the file. So web.xml is a configuration file in a Java programming language based like websites. That configuration file is included. So that payload is displaying the content. So is it that why that content you are getting in the page? You should get the page as it is, right? If there is no bug, you should get the page content as it is. How original page looks? Go and check in your browser. How original page looks? Did you get the same or different content? Why different content? It is included some other content, right? That's it. వేరే కంటెంట్ ఇంక్లూడ్ అయింది కాబట్టి అది వస్తున్నాడా లేకపోతే ఎర్రర్ రావాలి కదా అర్థమవుతుందా ఎర్రర్ వస్తుందా కంటెంట్ వస్తుందా కంటెంట్ వస్తుంది అందులో ఏదో ఫైల్లో ఆ ఫైల్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఇప్పుడు మీకు కాల్సిన చోట ఎర్రర్ వచ్చింది చూడండి but why only that file is included because that is a valid file configuration file where they have in the server side it is work for us that's my point. Okay, if you get the 500 error, like so it means server is failed to process it because of too many attempts. So okay, filter based upon the 200. Content length filter చేయండి high length ఉంటుంది అది వచ్చినట్టు guys always you can see the page content differences by filtering with the length by filtering with the length. Okay, we'll try one more like LFI test case. Open new tab but like access test to php dot runnable web dot. php నేను నిన్న ఈరోజు ఏదైతే క్లాస్ చెప్తున్నానో ఇవే రియల్ క్లాసెస్ లాస్ట్ 2-3 వారాలంతా ఇవే రియల్ ప్రొఫెషనల్ క్లాసెస్ ఇఫ్ యూ అటెండ్ ఎనీ వర్క్ షాప్ from the industry expert they will start with the workshop only they will be in this one vuln web.com test php vuln web.com. This is our demo lesson. Many times we mentioned. Web.com. Not .net. Yes. Web.com. Use the HTTP. HTTP. Not HTTPS. Use the HTTP. So colon is missing. Yeah, open that link. First, slow down. So they got the link of the page. Yeah, open that first. Continue to the side. Okay, so when you are doing a testing on this image, so there is a like a click on the like a posters. So categories, click on the categories. Click on the categories. So under categories posters, they are displaying image. Now click on that image. What happens? Image is dynamically they are loading and displaying to us. It means file name is image. In the place of that image name, we can include any file from the server. Okay, now go to your like a proxy tab. See this file is like a capture select that file. Now just wait. In the request side, you have a name. Response side, observe that there is a server name. What is the server name? NGNX. What is the X powered by? X powered by. So in that there is a like a word Ubuntu. It's a Linux server. Now what are the files we have to include? Linux files we have to include. Whenever you are doing a testing, you can find the server name and their technology. ASP.NET always Windows Server. Remaining all the technologies we use the Linux name. ASP.NET pages only use the Microsoft pages. You have to load the Microsoft configuration files. That means. So now remaining all servers they use the Linux only. So that Linux related files you can include. So if you scroll down and from the list in the bottom you can see the Linux files. Local files Linux. So don't select the only file name, completely select the file equal to whatever you want. మన మొత్తం పాత్ పేజ్ లో కదా సెలెక్ట్ చేయాల్సి. So select the complete one. Yes, select whole thing. Select whole. A value na portion మొత్తం కావాలి మనకి. Where we need to do that tab? In a completely that value field, right? Including dot. Yes, exactly. So add that portion, complete portion. So our portion lo, file name portion lo, file whatever value we have, that value is going to be replaced with our file names. Okay. Now file names load చేసారా? Start the tag and let's filter with the content length. Now you can see the like a process TCP connections list. You can see that. Check the response. See the server side TCP connection activities. Payload Linux file names. A drop down Linux file names తీసుకోండి. Local files Linux మనకి దాన్ని తీసుకోండి. attach చేయండి. Now you can see the complete like process mounts configuration mounts. That is the source code of the server. See the DB. Can you click on that source code? You can see that. Next dot page. Yes. Click on. See that they require like a database connection. Their templates, complete source code is server. Now can you click on the like a mounts? Mounts is a like a it will display the like a which drive is mounted in the system. Which drive partition is mounted in the system. All the mounted drives that Linux system. Yes. Can you scroll down? You can see a lot of sensitive information because we are able to include any configuration. By the way, we have evidence. There is a hierarchy cache, putting tables. ఒకసారి రిజల్ట్స్ మీద క్లిక్ చేయండి ఇంకా not that okay please can you go to the like a payload section పైన చూడండి so ignore that part. Can you scroll down the results? Yeah, we are like there is a etc path file included or not. Please check that. That is folder. No, no, that is the error. So shallow. Those are failed, failed. They are failed. Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, check that like an issue and like a post file process version. So you have like a details. It is included in your configuration files. You have like a details. So CPU info, the memory info, the new control system. So whenever you are doing like a local file inclusion attack, like you can verify that. So you are getting the warning. So when you use the filter with the warning, now all warnings you can ignore. Remaining are properly loaded. అక్కడ ఒక వార్నింగ్ అని హింట్ వచ్చింది కదా ఇంట్లో మనం ఫిల్టర్ చేస్తే ఏమైతే వచ్చే రిజల్ట్స్ అన్నిట్లో we can ignore that warning part. Remaining all are properly included. That's my point. So observation is required. So you can just like go through the like a different file. Can you filter lengthwise again once one more time? Click on length. So all those are files are included successfully. They are displayed in the front page. See that like a server name, root, one debug information, runtime information, how many RAMs are loaded and everything. Okay. So this is the way I love to do the testing. But how many payloads loaded from the Linux file names? Limited. Can you check? 2000. Okay. Okay, I love to use the one list from the internet. Okay, can you go to Google and search for the LFI payloads? LFI payloads. Payloads. GitHub. You'll get the LFI payloads.txt file. LFI payloads.txt. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. No, no, no. Scroll down. Yeah, so that is a file. LFI payload.txt. Open that. Control A. Control C. Okay. Now go to the your intruder. Close the results. Discard. Now go to the intruder. Clear the existing one. Clear. Now click on paste. How many attempts? 70,000 plus payloads we have in the list. Now start the attack. So this is the way of my testing. To automate my work. Okay, 4 days work I will do in a 4 to 5 hours. We can filter with the length basis now. So TCP interrupts process CPU info. You can see that. Yeah, check the response CPU info. Response. See that like the there is in Intel Xeon processor. Yeah. So you can see the processor name and the model and everything. So we can get all the server side secrets by using this. So we did a testing with the IDO perspective, like a so SQL injection perspective, and like a dictionary based attack perspective, and directly traversal perspective. Okay, shall we try on like a cross-site scripting and like HTML injection testing perspective? Just so you can start this, you can go to the demo.testify.net, contact us page. There is a feedback page. Demo.testify.net, contact us page. Has some fields. We can do the testing on those fields. Feedback page. Feedback page. Demo.testify.net, feedback page. Now let me do the like cross-site scripting testing and HTML injection testing on those four fields. Enter A, B, C, D. Capture that. That's it. Capture that. Enter the random values. Capture that form. Send to the intruder. Feedback page. Yes, send feedback. Okay, so send that like a post method to the intruder. Now like check the fields. How many fields we have? Scroll down and see the fields in a body. Post method is body. How to search? You have to check in a body. There is a name equal to email address, subject, comment, and comments. Only take those four fields, including scroll down. Body. It's a post method. You have to see in a body. Guys, please remember when you are dealing with a get method, see in a top first. If you have a post method, see in a bottom. The request bottom only has a data. Get method top only has a data. Now select the fields. Yes, name, email address, subject, comments. Okay, so what is the logic we have to do the testing? Right. What is the logic in HTML injection and cross-site scripting? Your input is going to be written in a response or not? You are going to be highlighted based upon the whatever input we give it, that should be written in the web page response in an executable form. Alright? So that scenario will consider. Now let's do one thing. Okay, so in a payload list, add from the list XSS. Okay, before adding that list, like add your HTML code, sample code, allow H1 tag. Yes, type and like add starting H1 with a hello world. Hello world. Close that. Now add that. And after that, like I will take the XSS list. Now from the drop down, from the list XSS. XSS, fudging XSS. If you start the attack, you should review also. How can you review? Those many attacks, like you should know that which is a valid, which is invalid. Are you going to waste your time on checking everything? I have a trick for you. Wait, go to the settings. No, you have to close that wizard. You already started your attack. So click on settings. So we are not going to be use a grid match, not a grid match. Grid match is for the specified output, which is a predefined for us. Invalid username, valid password, successfully login. Now, our payload should return in a response. We don't use a grid match. Don't click on the grid match. We don't click on the grid match. Scroll down. there is a grip to payloads. It means whenever you are dealing with a payload, if your payload is written in a response, it will identify. Just enable the grip payloads. Yes. So when you enable this grip payload, in case whatever payload you give as an input, if that payload is written in a response, it will identify. ABC you give it. ABC is a written in a response. Then it will identify. అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి స్క్రిప్ట్ ఇస్తే స్క్రిప్ట్ రిటర్న్ అయిందని కాదు అంటే ఏంటంటే కొనబెట్టి ఉందనా లేదా సో ఐ లవ్ టు యూజ్ దిస్ ట్రిక్ ఓకే సో click on start attack. Now it will highlight that which position is returning as it is in a response, which position is not returning. Now see that position 1 is returning in a response. Payload grip is a one time it is written in a response. Allow world మీద click చేసి చూడండి it is a written in a response, it is executed in a response. Response లో verify చేయండి vulnerability confirm. But script you can't able to see the render tab. Already I told you script you can't able to see the render tab. ఎక్కడ చూడాలి స్క్రిప్ట్ ని బ్రౌజర్ లోనే చూడాలి. How to see that response in a browser? Now ఏదైనా ఒకటి తీసుకోండి రైట్ క్లిక్ ఇచ్చి go to the response and right click on the raw response. Response మీద రైట్ క్లిక్ ఇవ్వండి. రా లో ఉన్నారు రెండో తీసేయండి రాలోకి వెళ్ళండి. సో responsible ఏదైనా సెలెక్ట్ చేసి now right click on the response. మీ స్క్రిప్ట్ అటాక్ ఏదైతే చేస్తున్నారో ఆ స్క్రిప్ట్ అటాక్ ఉన్నటువంటి దాని రెస్పాన్స్ ఉన్న రెండర్ మీద క్లిక్ చేయకండి రా మీద క్లిక్ చేయండి click on the raw and right click on that response. You can see the one option open response in browser కనిపించిందా. Now if you click on that it will generate our link for you. Copy that link, click on copy and go to your embedded browser, paste that link and visit. Enter. Open response in browser. Now that question 1 is vulnerable to the external injection and cross-site scripting. So can you go to the results tab again? See that all payloads are returning in the response. అది కాపీ చేసి బ్రౌజర్ లో పేస్ట్ చేయండి బ్రౌజర్ అందులో URL ఓపెన్ చేసుకొని ట్యాబ్ ఓపెన్ చేసుకొని ఆ URL లో పేస్ట్ చేసి see that which portion is written in a payload grip which is not, we can see a payload grip అయినది position 1 లో grip అయింది అన్ని payloads position 1 కి grip అయినాయి means that position 1 name field is vulnerable to the HTML injection and process అలా స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటారా. వాట్ అబౌట్ క్వశ్చన్ 2 చూడండి ఓకే క్వశ్చన్ 2 కూడా కొన్ని రిటర్న్ అయింది అన్ని కాదు ఇది అబ్జర్వ్ ఉన్నాయి చూడండి క్వశ్చన్ 2 లో కూడా కొన్ని రిటర్న్ అయినాయి పేలోడ్ గ్రిప్ 2 అక్కడ చూస్తే లైక్ యు ఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ ద క్వశ్చన్ 2 పేలోడ్స్ ఓన్లీ ఆల్రెడీ. Don't interrupt the pre-grip order. మీరు ఆ pre-grip మీద క్లిక్ చేయండి మళ్ళీ కొద్దిగా స్లోగా వెళ్ళండి మీరు క్వశ్చన్ 3 కి వెళ్తున్నారు జస్ట్ చెక్ ద క్వశ్చన్ 2 ఫస్ట్ 1 కన్ఫర్మ్ చేసినాం 2 వెరిఫై చేయాలి కదా. So now few payloads only returning అక్కడ చూడండి 2 కి సంబంధించిన పేలోడ్ అన్ని రిటర్న్ కావట్లేదు Can you scroll up? అది రిటర్న్ కాలేదు సార్. It didn't return in a response. There is no possibility to execute. అక్కడ మీకు PHP గ్రిప్ దగ్గర ఏముండాలి? 1 అంటే 1 టైం రిటర్న్ అయింది, 10 ఉంటే 10 టైమ్స్ రిటర్న్ అయింది. అది అసలు 0 ఉంది, మీరు టెస్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు అది రిటర్న్ కాలే, ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ కాలేదు ఇక్కడ. బట్ తర్వాత ఉన్నాయి చూడండి, 1 తో ఉన్నవి దాన్ని చెక్ చేయండి. Don't use the render. Forgot to use render when you are doing cross-site scripting testing. Primary rule in a bug script is not executable. You have to check the response in a browser. Yes, yes, exactly. Check the response in the browser. Now there is some input field is modified there. Click on that case. Click on that button. So click on the page somewhere. Okay, so that payload is not properly working. Now try to check other response which is written in the payload. Yes. Some positions are complex. All payload doesn't work in that page. Only few payloads will trigger proper. So you need to verify the payload. Click change. I input but the children responses very payload. Can you go to the encoder and see the other payloads written in a response? Payload written అయినంత మాత్రాన bug కాదు. You need to see the like alert code execution of right. Try there. So click on that video. See, if it is a loading window means HTML you can inject. మనకు కావాల్సింది process it should be bigger. Okay now. So check another response. You should get the alert box. Close the tab and check another response. That portion is clearly showing the evidence. Okay, to us. Payna P grip ఉన్నవన్నీ చూసుకోండి. ఇది ట్రిగ్గర్ గ్రిప్ లో వచ్చిందన్నంత మాత్రాన బాగా చెప్పండి. Okay, because sometimes payload can return which is not in executable form. అప్పుడు యూజ్లెస్ ఏ కదా. అప్పుడు చెప్తున్నాం we are not permitted to fly that. Okay, so we need to show the evidence. One should be trigger at least. Yes. అన్నట్టుంది అది రేంజ్ మీద బ్యాక్ అయినప్పుడు వస్తుంది. ఇంకా టాప్ వెళ్ళండి, కింది కాదండి, టాప్ వెళ్ళండి. ఓకే, ఎస్, అక్కడ చూడండి సార్, జస్ట్ సెకండ్ పొజిషన్ మీద ఉన్నది చూడండి. నేను అనేది ఏంటంటే మీరు పేలోడ్ గ్రిప్ మీద ఎనాబుల్ చేసుకుంటే ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది సార్. సార్ గగన్ గారు ప్లీజ్ క్లిక్ ఆన్ ది పీ గ్రిప్ అండి. Only return values are going to highlight for you. Click again. Yes, ఇప్పుడు ఆ 2 పొజిషన్ ఉన్న అన్ని ప్లేస్ చేయండి. పొజిషన్ మీద క్లిక్ చేయకండి మళ్ళీ. ఇప్పుడు వాటన్నిటిలో రిటర్న్ అవుతుంది. సో యూ కెన్ వెరిఫై దెమ్. ఓకే, ఆ పొజిషన్ 2 సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని ట్రై చేయండి. అలా ఎక్సెస్ అని కనిపిస్తుంది, దాని మీద క్లిక్ చేయండి. ఎక్సెస్ అని టెస్ట్ కనిపిస్తుంది, వెబ్ బ్రౌజర్ లో ఎక్సెస్ అని కనిపిస్తుంది. Please wait. Last request is showing the one script to you. XSS board is there. There is a hyperlink generated for you. Click on that hyperlink. After XSS and కనిపిస్తుంది, click on that. Then it is working. Got it? So we need to observe the how page is interact. So scripts, because script ఒకసారి క్లిక్ చేస్తే వర్క్ అవుతుంది, ఒకసారి పేజ్ లోడ్ కానీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది, ఒకసారి ఇక్కడ డ్రాగ్ అండ్ డ్రాప్ చేస్తే ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది. రేంజ్ ఉంది. Can you click on back? Click on submit. So the process is just like this. You have to do the testing. For any vulnerability, you are going to load the payloads and attack and confirm the vulnerability. Furthermore, how to use the includer? But in includer and functional manager, we discussed only two different types of attacks: sniper and hacking. We have to discuss the two more additional attacks tonight. We'll discuss on Friday. Okay. So tomorrow Institute is open. If you want to come for the practice, you can come and sit and do the practice. I'm available. Yeah, you don't take the course. Fine. So spend some time today. Experiment with it. Make your knowledge రావాలంటే practice.